All right, George, thanks for joining me today. If you wouldn't mind just introducing yourself, name, role, company, what you do there.
George Carpenter. Basically, our team supports everything related to data getting from our field measurement team to our analytics team.
All right, awesome. And about how long have you been with MPLX?
About
Or
5
the
years.
history? Okay, awesome. Can you just talk a little bit about your partnership with Quorum, the application suite that you use, and any other info you want to share there?
So I've been using TESTit for probably a better part of 10 years. Familiar with FLOWCAL during that time. Really have been an active FLOWCAL user for probably the last 3 years, an active daily user of FLOWCAL.
So that's a wide range of applications, a little bit of varying roles and impact that you've had with those applications. Can you just talk through some of the business benefits that you all have seen, operational benefits, anything that falls into those categories?
So many to list. Really, TESTit in terms of being able to report the testing data that we're getting, integration with FLOWCAL to actually apply that data to all of our hourly data within FLOWCAL is unparalleled. There's really not anything else out there that can do that same thing. So FLOWCAL balancing, we spend a ton of time working through all of our system balances and all the features within FLOWCAL to really pinpoint any issues across all of our systems. So
Awesome. And so from the integration from TESTit over into FLOWCAL, what all kind of efficiencies or business processes that you're using there, but then also efficiencies through that? Are you applying corrections, or what are you doing with that data?
we're actively applying corrections to all of the data based on contractual parameters. But really, we had a manual process years ago. It was significantly more time consuming. Now with the integration, we're able to not only apply the test report in a more accurate manner, but from a supervisory perspective, we're able to look at all those test reports. It's very easy to go into my PPA reviewer, pull up the test report, see exactly what the analyst did, and make sure that everything was applied appropriately.
Awesome. And then you're rolling those PPA changes into those balances and then running that workflow as well.
Yep.
Awesome. Good deal. Well, I know we've touched on this a little bit, but what are some of your favorite product features within those applications, a little bit more specifically?
Really everything that you can do with balancing. We just worked on a little project to set up all of our plant recovery things. So we were doing plant recovery tracking within spreadsheets. We're now working on building all those out within Balance Explorer so that we can see real-time plant recovery with all of our corrected, accurate measurement data instead of strictly looking at plant recovery from an operation perspective, which I think will make a big difference. That's one of the biggest features I would say we use. Component balancing along with that so that we can pinpoint all of our gas quality issues and just tracking data within TESTit in general so that we can maintain BLM compliance.
Yep. Some of your sample data that you're loading into the system, validating measurement data as well, but anything on the sampling and analytics side of that to add?
We've done a lot of work setting up validations within GQ source and LQ source to be able to track. Previous process was really more of a manual process of looking through every single sample. Now we're able to flag anything that's outside of any type of parameter that might be an abnormal sample that needs to be taken a look at in more depth. So that's not only saving us a ton of time, but it's also probably improving our ability to catch errors.
Yeah,
for sure.
Awesome. So that's great info about how you use the system today. We're continuously updating and rolling out new features, updating the roadmap. So is there anything on the roadmap or going to be released within the next year or 2 years that you're excited about that might add some more value to your operations?
Test is definitely my primary focus right now.
Okay.
So I'm excited about TESTit. We're looking to upgrade at the end of this year and probably within the next 2 years again after that. We're hoping to do an upgrade every year with one of our 2 products. So right now with TESTit, really trouble tickets, we're looking forward to that functionality coming back. That's going to be a big help in communicating issues between our field team and our analytics team. In addition to that, WebSync will be another feature with that should help us quite a bit once we were able to figure that out and be able to utilize the data transfer so that we can transfer data between server side and field side faster, more easily, more regularly.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, awesome. And then just to wrap things up, are you seeing any industry trends from your day-to-day role and then the work and conversations that you all have that might streamline into how Quorum can partner with you all and provide additional value through our applications to your operations?
Emissions reporting is definitely something that's being talked about all the time. Measurement seems to be getting more and more involved in helping determine those quantities and tracking them. So in my mind, I think we'll be doing a lot more work on that in the future.
All right. Well, George, I appreciate you taking the time to participate in this interview, and thank you for your partnership, and excited to see what's next on the roadmap.
Thank you.